And here we go, first live of the new year. It is 2023. I hope all of you had a fabulous, safe, good New Year's Eve. I just almost dropped my seat too low. Give me a second. Today, we are going to talk about how to escape obesity for good in 2023 because reality actually exists and we need to talk about these things because we are indeed a fat as fuck society and need to escape from being so. I would like to start off by saying No Morbidity is for sale right now at ambrosiacollective.com and at tigerfitness.com, I believe. I got to check Tiger Fitness, but as at Vitamin Shop also, and we have a few vendors that might be picking us up. So here's what you need to do. If you need to get your No Morbidity, you need to get it today. Use the code MFingCOO at the link in the chat or in the description box below. Because if new vendors pick it up, they take the entirety of our inventory, and then there's like a month or two lag. Like if a vitamin shop type place, I can't discuss who might be picking it up, but if a vitamin shop type place picks it up, what happens is they pull that inventory, right? So, and that inventory takes a while to get to them and then to get on sale for them. So if you need to get No Morbidity right now, if you wanted to try it, you should try it right now. Use the code capital M, capital F, ING, capital C, capital O, at the links that I put in here. And we have a limited supply. We'll be restocking hopefully before too long. But I just wanted to let everybody know, if you want to get it now. We're going to be talking about its use to help you out to get healthy in the new year. We'll also be talking about many other things. But we also have in those links, we have our coaching specials for New Year's. We only have so many slots available. There's a 3-month block, which is 3 months for the price of 2, and then we parlayed that price to a month by month. So if you wanted to just pay month by month because it's a smaller amount right now, you can use the month by month. It is daily communication, weekly video conferences. We set you up with a workout program designed just for you. We also discuss your food, nutrition. We help you in just about every aspect to build healthy habits around the longevity habits, basically hydration, sleep, stress relief, getting healthy activity in every single day that you like to do, those sorts of things. So it's also outlined. You can get our book, Beyond Willpower, The Hunger Management Method. We outline a lot of these things, a lot of the techniques that Crystal has devised, that I have helped with. I've done the science behind it. She has done the kind of personnel movement with in the description box below. So you can also get the book, which we appreciate very much. And it also gives you the app for the month and live pre-recorded classes that are done right back in here from Crystal, plus the Hunger Management Support Group. Plus you get to use the app to track all of your workouts, that sort of thing. So it is very, very, very encompassing. We look forward to working with many of you. If you have had trouble with your lifestyle habits, and if you definitely had the holidays get away from you, we can help you build healthy habits once and for all. And that is what we are talking about today, how to escape obesity for good. And the concept behind escaping obesity for good. Hi, baby. What's going on? Oh, you're just going to run away now? Okay. Awesome Sauce is being a little crazy today. Crazier than normal, I should say, because she's always a little fucking crazy. That's for fucking sure. Give me 1 second. I got to take my supplements today. So far, I haven't taken them. That's Vita. All right. This is Ember. Here we go. So I've got to take some Ember. And I'm going to have to get some more nutrient driver. And I'm going to say hi to everybody, and then we're going to get on with what we're doing. Let's see here. Nick, how the fuck you doing? Nick says, something you said a long time ago really stuck with me, and that is that you try to get dripping with sweat twice a day. I think that's brilliant advice. It's a little harder in the winter for some people, but even if it's just a matter of sitting in a sauna, there's lots of data that shows, Mark does some really interesting videos on this shit, but there's lots of data that shows that even just sitting in a sauna burns more calories than not because your body is trying to regulate its temperature. And your core temperature is increased and stuff like that. So you're actually sitting, burning more calories than you would normally be sitting. Now you got to, especially if you use the sauna or something like that, you got to make sure you hydrate really, really well. When it's very, very hot outside, I mean, here in Florida, like 100 degrees and the heat index is like 110. I just sit outside almost all the time. I love it. It's one of the things that I love about living here is that I can get to work out in very, 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 very warm weather. I do not like cold gyms. I used to, but I really don't now. I really like it to be hot as fuck, sweat my ass off at least twice a day. Going to do some sweating later on today, but it's just some holiday celebration, if you know what I'm saying. Fucking is the best cardio. I think it's the best cardio. No matter what the trolls say. But I really love that advice still because we're made to move. We're made we evolved to like put work into the procurement, cooking of our food, staying alive on a daily basis. And that's a big thing. Movement is one of the habits you should get into. It's not necessarily the most important. I always talk about which is the most important. And again, I will say this 100% of the time. Most obesity could be absolutely cured if people could just drink 1 ounce of fluid per pound of their body mass a day, as well as completely avoid ultra processed carbohydrates. The issue with that is it gets to be extremely restrictive with the avoidance of the ultra processed carbohydrates in the world we live in today. Plus, just staying in the good habits that help it make it so you can actually do that, like making sure you have enough water. Like Crystal and I bought a new water filter. I'm very happy with it. That's what I'm drinking right now. That has really good biofilters in it, but it also has UV to kill off any bacteria, stuff like that. So keep my hydration on fucking point this coming up year. But between hydration and staying away from ultra processed carbohydrates, I think that is the key for many, many, many people. What a lot of people don't seem to get, I think, is that it shouldn't take super amounts of effort. It shouldn't be this incredibly taxing thing. You need to build yourself a life that it's almost seamless. That's what we do with our coaching. Again, I'm telling you, if you have had issues with dieting and then regaining weight, you should try our coaching. This is the best price we're going to be able to get forever, probably. But you should absolutely try our coaching because I'm telling you, we can help you finally build the habits that you need and want. Like we really can. It is what we literally functionally do. So if you have had trouble with losing weight and then regaining weight, losing weight then regaining weight, or losing weight and then falling off. If you told yourself even recently, I was doing good, then I fell off, that's an issue. That means you haven't had sustainable lifestyle habits. You have just been on kind of a long, drawn out diet that you fell off of. And that is not sustainable. That will not keep the weight off of you for good in 2023. And mine and Mark's goal is we want to save 1 million lives this year. That's like, I know it sounds like a huge task, but we've got lots of big ideas. And our team, Crystal, myself, and the Ambrosia Collective, we wish to save 1 million lives this year through better lifestyle habits and helping people to develop better lifestyle skills, eating skills around hydration, nutritional intake, controlling your hunger. Again, no morbidity. Plus, we have product 2 coming. Plus, Ember, I just took a half of one, is a fabulous higher stimulant appetite suppressant. I also make sure that I have a wide range. I don't no micronutrient holes because oftentimes micronutrient holes tend to develop cravings. So a lot of times, like chocolate is a perfect example. A lot of times people crave chocolate because they're magnesium deficient, right? You should have very good supplementation to avoid getting sick. It's a huge portion of your healthy lifestyle is consistency. And the less you get sick in a year, the better off you are going to be. And having micronutrient deficiencies, especially vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, magnesium, and a few others, vitamin K, having these deficiencies cause very serious immunocompromisation. And being immunocompromised is, in fact, it's a comorbidity for many, many, many things. So it's very important that you try to stay as healthy as possible to avoid viral replication. By the way, there's Vita, but there's also Nectar, which is a good organ support / multivitamin. And I take personally, I still take the Immortal Stack, which is basically a wide-ranging multivitamin from MTS Nutrition. And again, you can get it in the description box below. But it is a fabulous, it has probiotic, it has krill oil, it has so much of what you need. So, Jillian, how you doing? Laura, Nanu, and Happy New Year. Okay, how far are we going back? I like it. One of my favorite shows. I miss Robin Williams. Cactus Patch, what's going on? Mr. Pete, Annie, Unique Bori, Slatstukin here for the BS. What's up? Jessica, Happy New Year to you. M, Chris Galore, Corey. Let's see here. Yoked Nick, what's happening, motherfucker? How are you? Lily Hennessy, how the fuck you doing? D6 Comptious, how are you? I don't know. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Loki Choki, I like the name. Ugly Jazz, what's going on? Hello to everybody. Heather, how are you? Very, very good to see you. And Zirconium, I like it. You're early. Yes, you are. And then Jessica Manga and Dustin, how the fuck is everybody doing? How is everybody's New Year? I hope it was very, very good. So this today is going to be more of a kind of a me just giving generalized advice, and then you just start asking questions. I'm not going to try to break anybody's videos down today. I wanted to start the new year off with very directed, very serious advice, and to try to correct a lot of people's possible issues. So if you have questions, start asking them. But there's just basic fundamental things that people should be doing that they can do actionably, even just today. Like I know it sounds crazy, but if today you just started working on this one thing, like you wanted to set one New Year's resolution, an ounce of fluid per pound of body mass. If you can set that New Year's resolution and stick to it, I guarantee you'll be healthier by this time next year. If you're in an unhealthy state and you start taking an ounce of fluid per pound of body mass, you'll be in a healthier state, or if you're trying to get to there. Now, as with anything, when you are an extremely fat person, if you are 400, 500 pounds, make sure you consult your doctor before you start anything. It should be the number one concern. I'm always amazed at how ridiculous, like how literally ridiculous it is that people don't pay attention to their doctors. Like we actually have people in society right now that go to the doctors and don't want to pay attention to them. They don't even want people to weigh them. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I try to avoid the doctor like the fucking plague. You know why? Because the healthcare industry has a huge fucking death toll to it. It is like the third leading cause of death in the United States is medical error. And that's a fucking true statistic. That's why I always profess, stay as healthy as you can. You don't want to be their slave. It is very rare that you will go into a fucking a healthcare facility and come out not with a diagnosis of being sick. If you feel like you're sick and you go to a hospital, they're going to pronounce you sick and give you some drugs almost every fucking time. But if you are fat as fuck, guess what? You are already sick. Make sure it's okay with your doctor. I do suggest that you make sure that, like, people often worry about, like, well, that might be overhydrating. Chances are, if you're 400, 500 fucking pounds, you need the fluid anyway. It'll help you feel a fucking ton better. It'll help reduce inflammation. The only thing to really worry about are potassium levels and sodium levels in your food, and talk to your doctor about those things. But you should be taking in a lot of fucking fluid. We are 70% fluid. We're 70% water. And for fat people, that's even a higher percentage. Like, and me being somewhere in like the 12 to 13%, probably maybe 14% right now body fat range, which I'm going to fucking drastically cut over the next like fucking 5 to 6 weeks. But not drastically, like I'm not going to be hungry or anything like that. I'm just going to readjust my calories. I'm never going to go hungry. I'm not going to feel like voraciously hungry ever again. I'm going to control it all the fucking time. I'm just going to eat a lot more meat, watch what I fucking take in. I'm probably going to watch my portion sizes, and we're going to go from there. But like even for me, I'm probably at 70%-ish fluid. But if I had 200 extra pounds of fucking fat on me, I'm probably at like 80% fluid, because, fat has more hydration weight to it than bone and lean mass. So if you're very fat, you are more than 70% water. You need lots of fucking hydration, lots and lots and lots. And again, it is a way to fill yourself up, constantly be full. Like people say, well, I snack. It's a thing where I snack on board. Put a water bottle next to you, always. Always, 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 always. So I'm going to answer some questions here, and we'll go from there. Started the year off with a gym and sauna. Feel amazing. That's out fucking standing, Julie Jules. Tell me why gyms are working reduced hours on January 1st. Because they don't want to make money. I have no idea. I hoped I could buy Nomo from Tiger Fitness, but it's sold out. It might be back in stock there shortly. I got to check with the guys. A town near me has a 100-mile challenge where you walk 100 miles straight, starting in January and going through April, which is super cool. That is fucking amazing. Really, it is. We adopted our third rescue Pomeranian and have been spending as much time outside as possible. Been warming up a little in the past few days. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. I only have a slight belly, and I have lots of energy in the gym, so I can't say there's extra reserve isn't the worst for me, but I last for ages. Okay, that's good. I literally just got done watching Andrew Tate. Got to do some push-ups, people. Don't be lazy and incompetent. I don't watch him, so I don't watch him anyway. I made it. Happy New Year. Good for you. I feel like the only person in the world who doesn't know who Andrew Tate is I of course know who he is. He's very famous, but I just don't watch his stuff. I mean, he said some stuff I like, and I've seen some stuff I don't like. But just like with any human being, I got nothing against him. I think he should have the right to say what the fuck he wants. I'll tell you that. You know. Let's see. I watch the milk I have. I have small paper cups to keep me on track, but not all the time. I don't know why you're drinking milk necessarily. I don't drink milk. So I drink water and coffee mostly. I don't drink many caloric beverages. When I do drink a caloric beverage, I view it as a complete treat, whether it's alcoholic or not. And the alcoholic is very rare. I had some champagne last night, of course, because it was New Year's Eve, and Crystal and I wanted to celebrate. I'm currently on a walk with your cat. Good for you. A liter per live stream. That's a good fucking thing. A good thing. But a liter, I mean, I'll be a gallon in by the time we're done talking, and I still am behind, technically. So, loving that water bottle. Thank you very much. 64 ounces. I created a helpful chat. I'm creating a helpful chart right now, writing the list of road bumps that will get me off course. And then besides that, I'm writing down my very personalized solutions to each. That's out fucking standing way to look at it. Very, very, very good. I've been taking electrolyte supplements, sodium, magnesium, potassium, and calcium. There's been a noticeable boost in my mood since I've started taking it. That's one of the issues with people about, I salt all my food. And people are like, oh my God, I'm worried about your blood pressure. Like I drink like fucking 2.5 gallons of water in a goddamn day. No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not worried about it. People that worry about people like, I don't want to drink too much water. Like you're 400 fucking pounds. Like you'll drink 6 liters of soda in a day, but you're worried about drinking a fucking gallon and a half of water, 2 gallons of water. What the fuck, Start New Year off with broccoli. Your gyms are closed today. That's fucking. Welcome to Canada. You guys are fucking hilarious. Let's see. I did 30 minutes on the stair climber today. Wednesday was my goal to do 45. Good for you. Good for you. Very, very good. My gym never closes 24/7, 365, but I still prefer to work out at home because that way I have no excuses. I like the gym sometimes. I like the home mostly, Let's see. Morning, how you doing? And you lost about 70 pounds in September. That's out fucking standing. Yes, I'm still fat and have about 200 pounds to lose. I try to drink 270 ounces of water in a day, but I'm still struggling with the protein on how much a day. Well, Unique Bori, again, just so you know, you would be an excellent candidate for our coaching. A 3-month block of coaching for you, and I bet you we could have you in your healthy habits to the point where it wouldn't be you wouldn't be too worried about much anything else. But I can absolutely tell you that for you, I mean, depending on how you have 200 pounds to lose, you've already lost 70. I don't know how much you actually weigh, but 270 ounces if you weigh about 300 pounds is pretty fucking good. The protein for you, I would imagine if you ate between 120 to 170 ounces of protein, most adults should end up between 120 and 170 pounds, unless you're very, 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 very muscular and athletic or tall. So, but Unique Bori, I could help you out more if you sign up for coaching. We can help you out more. I guarantee that. Maybe if charges were dropped, they're probably bogus. But if there's something to it, it should be investigated. Yeah, I think he's under investigation. Here's my thing. If it's a human trafficking thing, like they're saying it is, I hope he takes a very short walk into a running wood chipper. Just him and everybody else. But if we're so interested in human trafficking right now, where all of a sudden, it's Andrew Tate might be guilty of it. Which if he's guilty of it again, I'll turn the fucking wood chipper on. I have no issues with that. But because I couldn't give a fuck less about him either. If anybody that does anything like that to other human beings, human traffics, child trafficking, stuff like that, I just think we should extricate them from their mortal coil very, very quickly. So if we're going to be worried about him, let's also get that list that we know exists. And introduce those people to the wood chipper also. That's my view on it. I don't give a fuck who it is. I really don't. I mean, I have no allegiance to any politician, any political party, any type of movement. I have allegiance to critical thinking, logic, and freedom. Those are the things I have allegiance to. You know, I'm not even a fucking like. I understand. Like if he's not guilty of that shit, and that shit just the left wing media is putting on him, fuck them, and they should fucking face charges for that shit too. But anyway. Can I take both Immortal and Nectar in a day? I certainly hope so, because I take Nectar once or twice a day, and I take Immortal every single day. So yes, you can. Absolutely. Let's see here. I believe the evidence from the accusations should be released. All of it should be released. Like all of it, everything. Especially if it's going to be America. Oh, that's Romania, I think, so that he's under investigation for. So it's up to them. Who fucking knows? Believe all victims, but check the receipts. I mean, you can't believe you can say believe all victims, but then you say check receipts. That means you don't necessarily believe them. You want to give them the benefit of the doubt, and you want proof. And I totally agree with that. We should have proof. We should absolutely have proof, like a list, like a flight log, like, shit like that. And then ask those people, but like, people are focused on this motherfucker, like I said, if he's guilty, fucking would chipper him too. But let's be real. People don't actually give a fuck about this. This is a thing where they're trying to get the fucking dude because dude says shit that hurts their fifis, And I mean, I've personally seen some shit that I'm just like, fuck, I don't need to fucking follow this dude. Like, I mean, as a newsflash, guys, gentlemen, if you need to try to find your masculinity by listening to the words of somebody else or following you need to work more on you. Like, his words are not going to make you more masculine. They might motivate you, okay? But they're not going to make you more masculine. It's just not. So you need to work on you. But again, and if he's innocent in all this shit, I hope he sues the fuck out of everybody. Everybody involved. I hope he does. I need a food coma to sleep, which was I needed a food coma to sleep, which was silly because I can do that without the pills anyway. I don't even know what you're talking about. And I've never been a person to be hungry for actual food. The pill made me so ravenous, it's insane. What pill are you talking about? I don't understand what you're fucking talking about. Are you talking about the pill? That pill? Like what pill? I don't know. I'll reach out to you later this week. That way I can afford coaching. Thanks, Alan. Absolutely, man. But please do, like, as soon as possible because slots are filling up. All right. With Alan, violent crime is fixed by wood chippers. I don't fucking see why not. It would certainly deter people. I mean, like, I remember hearing about the fucking like Epstein style people. They have a hard time controlling their urges. And I think if we started fucking publicly wood chippering people, they would all of a sudden be able to control their urges. Don't call me a barbarian. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm a huge believer that a big problem with society is that we don't drink from the polished skulls of our enemies anymore. Like, I mean, people pretend like we live like it's a pretend world right now where everybody's trying to act like everybody should be super fucking nice and super fucking polite and everything like that. And sometimes the world that we live in is savage as fuck. You need to be fucking savage in our world. And we are coaching people, a whole generation of people, to be super fucking marshmallow type soft and not be able to take any type of fucking criticism or anything like that. If the worst thing that happens to you in your life that people said mean shit to you, you are leading a fucking charmed ass motherfucking life. For real. Like, charmed ass fucking life. You will not be, if you consider that, like, people that consider words violence are the weakest form of fucking shit on the planet right now. Because I got newsflash for you. The world, that's only the tip of the dick that's about to fuck you. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, you people, like, anybody that thinks that words are violence has never really fucking experienced or given out any kind of real fucking violence. Because I tell you this, for somebody that's considered a savage with my tongue, I have been the fucking victim of, at the receiving end and at the giving end of a lot of fucking violence in my life. So, I mean, I don't have a fucking head full of scars for no fucking reason. What the fuck? These people are just fucking baby soft. No wonder they're fat as fuck because they can't even fucking say no to their goddamn selves. Like, they're told their entirety of their fucking lives that anything they want, they should fucking have. And everything's fine. Don't worry about any fucking issues or problems or anything like that. That's not how the fucking real world works. The real world is fucking savage. The real world will eat you the fuck alive. Especially these people like we have people going to different countries with fucking drugs that are illegal in those countries, and then we're gonna fucking like to trade a goddamn god, the god of war, lord of war, for somebody that fucking was too fucking stupid to not go to a country that fucking it's illegal with an illegal substance. I mean, that's fucking insanity. It really is. It's fucking crazy. We live in fucking crazy times. Publish the list. Exactly. Publish the list. Yeah, I don't like how the left or right being extreme with their worship of him or exaggerating his downfall. He's just another one. I mean, he's just this month's. I mean, he's a distraction right now. It's all distraction. It's all distraction away from, all the bullshit. Like it's a distraction. Here's a news flash for you. They fucked the world for 3 years. Right now, like we're 3 years in to the fucking of the world. And they will fucking keep everybody on the next topic and the next topic and the next topic to keep you motherfuckers fat, scared, like in a constant fight or flight mode, to be divided, to have people fucking be weak and fucking revel in their weakness. They want you weak. They want you to the point where it's fucking weak. Right now, this is no shit. Right now, there are so many fucking fat people, so many people on medications. If all of a sudden the supply of meds, the supply of pharmaceutical meds to America was stopped for a month. They just stopped it all. How many people do you think would fucking die? How many, if we could not get medications in America that are produced abroad, mostly in fucking China, how many people do you think would pass away in America in a month if they wouldn't have their medications? Like, do people realize where the fuck we're at right now? When I talk about, like, that's why it amazes me. Like, what I talk about is, like, people were so pissed for fucking years that I was talking about politics and shit like that. Motherfuckers, this is the fucking survival of our country, of our fucking people, right? We are so fucking dependent and so fucking frail, so fucking weak, so fucking fat, so fucking sickly that we can barely afford our own fucking healthcare. The healthcare system is fucking ridiculous. It is all pharmaceutical based and completely about profits. And it literally impoverishes all of America. All of America. It impoverishes us because it's shared healthcare burden. Get alone the fact that if they really wanted to fucking get you, you motherfuckers are slaves to these people. If you are on daily medication, life-saving medication that you would die with if you don't get for a day, a week, a month, they could fucking end you. They can make you a subservient slave so you will do their bidding, because if not, they can end you. They don't need to actively come at you. They can just deny you the fucking shit that's keeping you alive because you've lifestyled yourself to a state of fucking illness. Wake the fuck up. 2023 is the year that you should get healthy and stay healthy. I try to give free advice. I have coaching. We have no morbidity. We have tools to help you get to and stay at a healthy lifestyle and get to and stay at a healthy weight for your longevity, for your health, to minimize your illness in the future, now, and your burden on society, to hopefully live as long a life as fucking possible. But wake the fuck up, because if they shut your farm off for a month, are you gonna make it? I mean, people should be asking themselves these questions, like with Tate in his extreme accusations and extreme stuff, he says at times that are hurtful. I'd be a neutral supporter of him. What does he say that's hurtful? He says words. I mean, Jesus. I mean, question. Yes. Ask him. He's going to get 3 strikes. If he dies, it's game over. For free speech is over. I don't know. Let's see. I gain and lose 20 pounds all the time. Can stop eating chocolates. It feels so bad. Alyssa, we can help you. Sounds like you have a sugar addiction. We can absolutely help you at the links I just shared. We absolutely can. So, for me, Tate is normal things are easy to agree on. Lots of people have said before. Then he says ratchet stuff, and it's like, whoa, buddy, calm down. You could be normal. Or he could just fucking be himself, and then he says ratchet shit, Definitely excited to get my Ambrosia No Morbidity subs. Outstanding yoke, Nick. Let me know how the fuck it goes. For real. Set an example. Exactly. I found my masculinity by watching Alan. Shit. Thank you very much for shit. Tate's voice annoys me. I don't listen to him that much. So now we have people saying to call pedos maps to be less offensive. They're wood chipper stuffing. I'm not doing it. You're not. There's no such thing as no. I'm not doing it. I refuse to. Absolutely refuse to. It ain't fucking happening. Just wait 10 to 15 years. If we don't right this ship very fucking quickly, we are like the society we have in 10 to 15 years will be unrecognizable and completely enslaved. And I mean that. And it's not even a matter of like enslaving forcefully by military force or taking rights away. These people are already enslaved to the pharmaceutical industry. People are already enslaved to healthcare. People are already enslaved to the foods that they're addicted to and to the medications to take care of the deleterious effects that the food is causing on their body on the long term. They're already addicted to these things. I mean, they own you right now. They literally own you. I hate to be the one to bring this into light in the first day of the new year, but you can change it with doing very basic shit and fucking fixing your shit. Focus on foods that are non-processed, especially avoid processed carbohydrates. Treat them like they're only for pleasure and only eat them on rare occasions so you don't feel too restricted. The less and less you eat them on rare occasions, by the way, the less you fucking feel restricted by not having them. I don't fucking miss bread at all. I don't miss cake at all. Nothing like that. I don't miss that shit. I just don't. Like when I even have snacks at night, it's not even sweet shit anymore. I normally have like a piece of cheese and fucking some pepperoni or something like that. I normally have more savory snacks now, because I've done a good job, and Crystal's done a good job of building my habits up to the point where I take that stuff in less and less and less and less and less and less. And then when I do take that stuff in, when I do take in even gluten-free bread or sugar of any kind, we have methodologies to help quell my hunger the next day. Plus, I'm on no morbidity. And for the blood sugar regulation, product 2, I'm on right now. And I just don't really have blood sugar cravings anymore. It just is not there anymore. So, but for real, in 10 to 15 years, unless we right this ship right fucking now, like we do our very best in 2023 to start getting as healthy as possible, we're in deep fucking shit. Like it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. People are only getting fatter and fatter and fatter. And we literally have people pushing back against like the fat acceptance community. It's like, oh, thin is going to be in again. It's a big problem. What the fuck? How's that a problem? If you want to be fat and die, pay for your own health care and leave me the fuck alone. But I'm going to try to help save as many fucking people as I fucking can from the fucking prison of fatness. But you're right. Just wait 10 to 15 years. People need to realize it's the food and stop justifying it. Lately, I've been eating a small breakfast and saving for a big feast. I can hardly hit calories to maintain, and I feel much more productive. That's out fucking standing. Lindsay, how are you doing? Hope you had a great New Year's Eve. Bring back the gladiator games and pay-per-view. People write checks with their mouths that their body can't cash. Absolutely. I agree with that shit too. Alan gave me a big dose of masculine reality. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I love the art that poked fun of him because they draw his characters so comically well. Tate, okay. Inhaling copium is the ultimate THC. Funny. Well, she went because the pay. I don't even know what you're talking about. There must be a missing fucking comment. Oh, that was the most imbalanced trade ever. Absolutely, it was. Tammy, how the fuck are you? Good to see you. Sweat tight today sounds amazing, but I don't know how I deal with my hair. That's a good point. I understand. Everyone would die. Health is wealth. Exactly. The problem is that it's illegal to blood eagle people. If you had to fear consequences of severe actions, people would tone it down. Instead, prison is comfortable, and they release them early. Exactly. It's not punishment. It's just holding. It's not really even rehabilitation. There is a medication shortage. Not like there's going to be. Not like there could be. They could just shut that shit the fuck off. You know, I mean, they could easily just shut that shit off. Most of it's made in China. They could easily just fucking shut it off. I mean, how? If again, and the FDA could just be like, we're not fucking letting anybody write scripts. Like, because somehow the FDA has power and authority over this shit. Like, I missed in the Constitution how they should be able to tell me what plants I can grow and shit like that. But people need to fucking get there faster, for real. Like absolutely get there faster. Let's see. maybe we'd find alternatives that actually work. There are plenty of alternatives that actually work, like fucking berberine, which is in Nutrient Driver, and it's also one of the ingredients that's in product 2, has been shown to be more better at helping with insulin resistance and blood sugar regulation and things like that than metformin in many cases, especially for women with PCOS. For women with PCOS, there's multiple studies that show that berberine outperforms metformin, especially because of the lack of side effect profile of berberine compared to metformin. No one is woke. Wokeness is bullshit. Why are you all of a sudden a special person who can see all things and have all the answers? It's arrogance more than anything. Me? Are you talking about me, or I don't know? So, a ton of people would just die. Exactly. In today's world, if they just stopped supply of bottled water, people would rather die of thirst than drink water from a faucet. No shit. Just got off the Peloton. Good for you. Good for you. I'll be right back, people. Very interesting stream so far. Thank you very much. Any plans to make on making Ember into a delicious mixable powder? I have no idea. It's not my product. I'm not a member of the I'm a member of the collective because we're partnered with them with No Morbidity and product 2, and then we're probably going to have our own flavor of nectar come out soon. But I'm not in charge of the other products, so at all. So I really don't know. I do find it like, a good product that they have is Mental Jewels or Kinetic, which is like a pre-workout and stuff like that, that has the Mental Jewels in it basically. But I like taking Mental Jewels and half an Ember together for my pre-workout. It's amazing. We need less simps. I agree with that completely. Here's a thought. Don't listen to people that hurt your fifis instead of forcing them to control their language. That's exactly it. FYI, for anybody who has Ambrosia loyalty points, their system is being wonky again. Just message their customer service and they'll send you an invoice. Their customer service is fantastic. Yeah, they might be a little overwhelmed right now too, but we'll check on that. But again, by the way, here is our monthly special. It's month-to-month special for our coaching, daily communication, weekly video conferences. There's also the 3-month block, which is 3 months for the price of 2. And the price works out to be about the same if you go month to month or 3 months for the price of 2. And on that special. And we have the link for No Morbidity right there. It is our non-stimulant, non-thermogenic-based appetite suppressant. Thousands of people using it. Thousands of people using it. We have people that are reporting back 25% weight loss in 6 months on this product. Not to mention, and this is the fucking good thing, it is $39.99 a month, and people are saving hundreds of dollars on their food bill. We had one person write to us. They just joined our app. One person wrote to me that it got them off their medications, plus the money it's saving them on the food. They're saving like $500 or $600 a month between the two just by buying it. That to me is fucking amazing. That is a victory right there. I believe in protected speech. I think he's fun, to be honest. I think he's. Like I said, he said some shit that I like, some shit I don't like, but I think he should be able to say anything that people fucking want. Free speech until it offends you. What do you mean free speech until it offends me? Fucking Zer, you have to be 13 years old. I don't even know who the fuck you're talking about, bitch. Let's see. That's what I'm doing still, Jillian. I don't get offended by words, me either. We'll be a world like Demolition Man. Exactly. Oh, you're just saying people in general. Okay. I'm late. I ate some bread yesterday. Not a lot, but I did feel overfull and bloated. It'll do that to you. It's the food. It is the food. It is. Let's see. I realize that every time I feel hungry, I drink some water, and 8 to 10 times the hunger goes away. It's people absolutely in our society way mistake their thirst for their hunger. They think they're hungry when they're actually thirsty. Losing my cousin in the last few days. I'm very sorry to hear that. Only 50, lost her leg to diabetes, and is now on life support after being in rehab. She wasn't even super fat, but still affected her. I'm very sorry to hear that, Maria Nicolette. The name is, anyway, that's a very familiar name to me. So Happy New Year's, Alan and gang. Brittany, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Agreed. We just get banned. What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. You speak the truth, Alan. I'm ditching Ozempic and going to take no morbidity. Mary, make sure you talk to your doctor, but thank you very much and give it a try. If you have any questions, let me know. And again, you could couple it with our coaching. We can help you build the healthy habits too. So please do take us up on that offer. We are filling up rather quickly on our slots. So please do let me know as soon as you can. Good. There we are. I once got banned from Facebook for saying that we need bloody and corrupt politicians. I get banned. I don't even try to post on Facebook anymore. They just hate me that much. All the videos go on there, but I don't even fucking try to post anymore. They just fucking hate me. Alan, tip on getting a parent out of a drinking and opioid addiction. It depends on how bad it is. I mean, obviously, I would sit down and have a conversation with them. I mean, I don't know if you live with them or not, but rehabs are amazing. Most of the time, if it's drinking and opioids, if it's everything like that, they do need some rehab. And there's probably going to be some physical aspects to it too, where quitting is actually painful for them. So I would suggest that you talk to them about rehab, because the thing is, if you've already talked to them about it, you as their child has talked to them about it and they're still doing it. They fucking need help, professional help. Prevention. Don't get the disease to begin with. Start with the children. Exactly. Not me. Thank you, Jasmine. I was just making sure. Can't wait for product 2. I slipped back into my sugar addiction and I'm desperately trying to crawl back out of it now. Cactus Patch, we can help you until it comes out. We can help you absolutely with our coaching. Please do check on that. Crystal's amazing. So excited about product 2. Been loving Nutrient Driver so far. Can't wait for this one. It's Nutrient Driver plus. Like the one especially other ingredient in it is vastly even more powerful than Nutrient Driver than berberine, if you ask me. Because I've tried them each in their individual forms, and I prefer this other ingredient versus berberine. Although they work amazing. Does berberine take time to build up in the system to work, or does it work right off? I notice it right off. I take it 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and night. So, Ember is spicy. Everyone keep on your tongue too long. Yes, yeah, it's not. I don't like the flavor of it too much. I've been drinking lots of lemon water. That is outstanding. I started taking Ember in the mornings a couple days ago, and I'm trying to regulate my sleep and stop staying up too late. I've never taken a stimulant before. I'm not sure if this is right. I would take it in the morning. I would only take a half of one in the morning too, if I was you, just to start off with it. And if it's affecting your sleep, I would discontinue. Just to be on, just be very, 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 very clear. I was just going to buy some Immortal from MTS, but it says they're sold out. They're probably sold out from the New Year's thing. So super helpful customer service. I use Nutrient Driver for my PCOS for the past 3 months. It's been working. Boom. Fucking so good. Hunger is not an emergency for 99% of the American population. It's absolutely not. It is absolutely not an emergency for it. But the problem is people make it that way. People eat in a way that drives their hunger. They absolutely do. They eat in a way that drives their hunger. That's why we had to. That's one of the reasons why we had to develop no morbidity. For real. Like if we didn't, they were just going to keep on fucking doing it. Give me 1 second here, guys. So one of the things we do with our coaching, by the way, is, or if you just join the app by getting the book and everything like that, is that we Crystal teaches live and pre-recorded classes right in the place behind me, like right behind me. She does it. So you can see the schedule for this week, by the way, right here. Window. Sometimes. This is the class schedule for this coming up week. So she is going to on Monday, tomorrow, do a group walk and then build up boot camp. I will be at the build up boot camp. I love that she just added that, and I love that fucking workout. So I'll be at the build up boot camp. I will try to be at the Tabata on 11 a.m. on Tuesday. I'll be at Strength Endurance on Wednesday. I'll be at the Restorative Yoga on Thursday. And I might even try to join the 8 a.m. Power Yoga on Friday. 8 a.m. Power Yoga. Yeah, I like it. But if you are a member of the app, you get live and pre-recorded classes, and these are them. We're also going to be posting all of the, besides the walks, we're going to try to put up as many of the classes the next day to the Hunger Management Support Group. So you get to be a member of Hunger Management Support Group when you're a client, and or you just buy the book and you have the app for a month, right? So I highly, highly, highly encourage people to either get coaching or join the app. Here again is the link. Boom. And platinum tier stuck to 1,000 spent. I might enter that one this year. The thing is, if you spend my thing is always this: if you spend $1,000 on supplements, but it saves you $2,000 on food, it's a win-win. Not to mention the fact that you have the long-term healthcare expenditures that you don't have to normally face. So, rehab, and it has to be their choice to get in. I agree with that very much. Is there a nonprofit organization that we can support or volunteer for that educates people on health and provides support for people trying to take the plunge into healthy living? No. I don't even believe there is, but that's a good idea. The reality of the situation is, though, that the food industry, pharma industry, healthcare industry, they don't want you fucking healthy. Therefore, the government and mainstream media and social media does not want you fucking healthy. That you are a revenue stream. You are literally on a revenue stream. That's all you are. Like when I say that lifestyle-driven chronic illnesses are $2.7 to $3.1 trillion a year in burden upon the healthcare system, that means it's $2.7 to $3.1 trillion in revenue for the healthcare system, right? People realize that, right? Let's see. People pack snacks for the drive to the mall. That's a little crazy. Hangry is just low blood sugar because of unhealthy eating and bad fitness. Yes and no. So I need to sign up for classes. She just sent that over to me. Am I still on TikTok? I am on TikTok at Alan Roberts Uncensored, but I do not post many videos there. I just use it to collect videos, and I sometimes do it. TikTok is fruitless. There's no I hate to even be like this, but there's no benefit to it for me. None. It's not monetizable because they delete me every other fucking week. So I just use it to collect videos of crazy people, and then I fucking repost everywhere. It's a stupid. I don't get me wrong. I actually learned a lot of shit on TikTok too. I have no problem with the actual app, besides the fact that they don't want anybody. They have a very clear narrative. They want you fat. They want you stupid. They want you dancing. Anybody that talks about any real shit gets fucking banned, and they don't even tell you why they fucking kick you out. It's just in violation of our policy. They won't even tell you why. They don't owe you. They don't owe it to you. Nothing. And that's their platform. That's fine. But I really don't post over there anymore. But I'm on it. I don't believe education works on the people who already know, but they continue to eat that bad. They're addicted to the food. They're absolutely addicted to the food. That's why we need to completely make it so we help them diminish their hunger, have better stress relief, and diminish blood sugar cravings. That's why we have no morbidity and product 2. Product 2 works in different mechanisms than no morbidity. So when you couple them together, it literally controls your hunger to a great degree. When you add a half a tab of Ember at first thing in the morning, for me, I have no physical hunger, especially as long as I stay hydrated. As long as I stay hydrated, I have no physical hunger at all whatsoever. Because when I do then eat, I eat very low glycemic food. I eat a lot of vegetables. I had some potato last night. So I'm even able to eat potato right now and it not trigger any cravings or hunger. So I'm able to eat carbohydrates, no cravings, no hunger the next day, no nothing, by watching everything else I eating in a very seriously low glycemic fashion, and making sure I get plenty of hydration and the supplements I'm on. For somebody that, I have not binged in 2 years. I have not binged in 2 fucking years. It's just amazing. And I can control my body fat levels kind of up and down. I increase calories when I want to increase calories, everything like that. It's fucking crazy. I love it. I fucking love it. Best decision that Crystal ever made was us reaching out to Mark, because she told me, she was like, you should reach back out to him. You guys have too much in common. You guys should be friends. So, supplements saving you money. Supplements save me money on prescription drugs and groceries. That is fucking amazing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's the goal, is to save money on future medical bills and on grocery bills and everything like that. We think we're doing a fucking good job, and it's nice to hear that we are. We appreciate you. You can usually teach classes at the local community. You can usually teach classes at the local community center and library. I don't even know what that means. So, living a healthy lifestyle is now seen as going rogue. It's fucking crazy, is it not? Like it is absolutely insane. I mean, I don't even know what the fucking say about that shit. But it's really seen like they're really trying to demonize being fit. It's crazy. TikTok is a way for the CCP to control the youth and spy on us, probably. But most of the other social media apps are a way for our government to control us and spy on us. I mean, TikTok is a cancer, plain and simple. Said it from day one. It absolutely is. Absolutely is. Do you think TikTok is the death cult app? It's one of them. Instagram is pretty bad too. You know. Dustin Hill, do you see any health benefits from appetite suppressants affect you from Yupon tea? I love Yupon tea. Yupon tea has, just for everybody knows, it comes from the bark of a tree that's actually grown in Florida, that can grow in Florida, and it tastes pretty good. A lot of people use it as a replacement for coffee, and we have some Yupon tea right over here. I like it. I don't think it's super appetite suppressing compared to others, but compared to regular coffee for the caffeine. But I like it a lot. So TikTok is banned in my country. I mean, it's also weird where I don't necessarily know if it should be banned though. Like, I mean, that's my thing, because I'm a very free speech, absolutist. Now, do I think that means like if it's a publicly traded company or if it's going to be used for a large portion of the American public, I do believe that there should be the only regulation should be that there should be no slant. Like people should be able to say what they want to fucking say. Within reason. Like people shouldn't be able to say, go do something bad to somebody, but people should be able to say, fucking COVID was a fucking cold that I never, ever, 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 ever would have done anything for besides maybe wash my hands a little bit more and fucking make sure I'd taken my vitamins. Like that we should have never closed anything down for it. There's a new peer-reviewed published study by Dr. John Ioannidis, who happens to be the doctor that, I got banned for posting, most cited scientist in the world, but it's a brand new peer-reviewed study that shows that the infection fatality rate was in fact that of the seasonal flu, and that it's, it was not something we should have ever fucking claimed an emergency over. There should have been no pandemic response. I mean, we shouldn't be in a state of emergency right now over it at all. Fucking, it's stupid, ridiculous, And I mean, I should be able to say that anywhere I want and not get in trouble. Right now, it's going to be hidden in this video, and there's still a chance this video will get taken down because of it. That's the stage we're at with YouTube, too. It's fucking patheticness. Literally saw a reaction to what I eat in a day as a binge eater on TikTok. Why do they allow it? It's amazing because it's actually overtly against their terms of service agreement. But they don't care because they make money off it. They can get the premium ads. TikTok is being used to destroy society. That's why they allow mukbangs and promotions of fat acceptance, aka slow suicide. I agree with that. I completely agree with that. My first order of Nomo is on its way. Hell yeah, Jordan. I'm doing OMAD. Do you recommend to take it every day, or does it take? Take every day. No morbidity. Take it every day. When I go off of it and back onto it, because I do sometimes go off it if I'm going to test out a new ingredient. I want to see how well it affects me. I go off it for like a week, test the new ingredient out for a couple weeks, and go back onto it because I want to make sure that I want, like when I suggest stuff to you guys, I use it. I mean, just to be real, like I use like shit. I mean, I use Golden. It's right here. Nutrient Driver. My bottle's empty. I got to get a fucking another one. Ember. I got my ingredients for there. Here's my vitamin D. Machine Motion I use. Nectar. I got a bunch of different varieties of it. Vita I use all the fucking time. Let's see. This one is this is an empty bottle of No Morbidity because I need to get another one. I have another one over there. But I fucking use all this shit. Like I use all of it, and I test all the ingredients out individually, and then I test all the ingredients out together, and then I test it like right now for my diet down. I'm testing all of them together. And I'm going to just go down to very seriously watching my hydration and probably one meal a day, which is mostly going to be protein, healthy fats, and then some carbohydrates as kind of a, make me feel not restricted afterwards, whether it be some sort of veggies or a potato or something like that. And I'm super satiated, super satisfied with my food. I love all the flavors of the food I'm eating. And I'm just going to fucking rock with it, and I'll increase the intensity of my workouts, literally starting today and tomorrow. And then I'll fucking, it just has allowed me so much different control. But I used all the shit that I suggest to you guys. My Immortal bag's over there. Marcus will send me some more Immortal as soon as it comes in. TikTok is a waste of time. I find a lot of interesting fucking content on there to make for other places, but it's a waste of time to post on there. That's for fucking sure. It's just a fucking time suck. And they literally it's so slanted towards fat acceptance and it's just so fucking ridiculously slanted. It's fucking sad. Yeah, I don't know how Australia constantly bans stuff. It reminds me, you guys are free. You're not free people. That's why. TikTok is always accessing your data all the time, just not online, not just online. Exactly. Prime Minister wanted people on FBA and other social media apps to sign up with the ID number. Fuck that shit. Alan, quickly before I dash, if you see, I know it's off topic and you may not know, but what would you recommend for joint pain? My knees mostly. I don't want to hop on meds. And what are your opinion? I would try to be as gingerly as possible on them. I definitely think you should talk to your doctor. If you haven't, it's such a broad, wide-ranging question. I wish I could help you more. But if you're having trouble with knee pain and you're worried about getting activity, I would start swimming. Swim. Oh yeah, it's absolutely slanted, 100%. And hey, Julian and that Lindsay with an A, along with Tiffany, just so you guys know, I'm going to be starting a group chat with all of you guys on Twitter, which, by the way, follow me on Twitter, the MFing COO. I will hopefully be done being called Moonbird soon. Fucking crazy. But I had something I wanted to talk to you guys about because you guys are in the girl world, and I wanted to have a conversation with you guys about that. Something I wanted to do here this new year. No other social media platform is like TikTok. It's pure cancer. It's meant to be. I agree with that. I stopped taking metformin the day after they prescribed it to me and stopped using birth control. Months later, I got super dizzy and nauseated from metformin. I didn't even want to move. Ambrosia for the win. Yes, motherfuckers. That is outstanding. That is fucking amazing. Give me 1 second because that is fucking beautiful. That is fucking beautiful. Thank you so much. Because I'm definitely sending that to Mark. I bet he will fucking love that. Absolutely fucking love that. That is fucking outstanding. The scandemic response is called Operation Lockstep, planned back in 2009. Yep. A lot of it. Yeah, a lot of it. They're just looking for a reason. My desk is lined with supplements too. Yeah, I mean, that I talk about them all the time. Basically like non-stimulant, non-thermogenic-based appetite suppressant, where I can just do that and point right up there. I'm very proud of No Morbidity. I'm proud of all the supplements that we're a part of. I don't really do performance supplements that much. Like I don't have any pre-workout in the house because I don't use it. I mean, Ember plus Mental Jewels for me, plenty, absolutely fucking plenty. But to me, it's just one of those things where it's like, if you got to be about it, and I'm about it. Like that's the thing. Like I live the fucking way I tell you guys I'm going to fucking live. I do what I fucking say. There's nothing more profitable than fat cow willingly walking to slaughter. This is why these apps love seeing you at both your worst and at your highest level of social approval and dependency. Exactly. Very good point there, Rick Slick. Very good. Do content creators make money on TikTok? I'm sure some do, but then it's only on the very seriously moderated content. And it's very weird because the larger accounts get away with saying crazy shit, but they make you a larger account. There was a guy on there for a while called Modern Warrior, and he was just a racist piece of fucking shit. He was like true racist, hated white people, true racist piece of shit. Pussy ass, bitch ass too, in case you're watching there, Modern Warrior. I don't move out of the way for white people on the sidewalk. Oh, I mean, if you're on my side of the sidewalk and you don't move, you're going to get moved, bitch. I mean, if I'm on your side and you're walking, I'll move for you because courtesy. If you're not going to move for me, but you're going to take up my space, be prepared to get fucked up. Just saying, like ridiculous. Anyway, Sarah Armstrong, how the fuck are you? I figured about the same as IG. Yeah. Yes, Moonbird. Okay. I'm just happy I got the fucking account back. Alan, do you know if the app is having problems? I need to pay for my second month and can't log in. Tammy, let me check here. I'll check for you right now. Yeah, give me a second, Tammy. You since you were probably up to date, you got deactivated. I'm going to reactivate you right now. And I just sent you an invite. There you go. Everything should still be in place. So don't worry about it. There you go. Okay. And again, everybody, I'm telling you, our coaching deals are right here. Oh, that's right. I can't do that. Shit, I forgot. Give me 1 second. Here are the coaching deals. Guys, we are at an hour, so I'm going to answer these last few questions, and then I'm going to fucking hop on off. I got a little bit of work to do. I got a little bit of fucking client work I got to do, and I'm going to make a few other videos for New Year's and stuff like that. And then me and Crystal are just going to hang out for the rest of the day. I'm going to fucking rub her feet and give her a back rub and fucking tell her how much I love her and fucking start the New Year's off the way that she deserves it to be started off with. So I have shoulder pain. I take 1,000 milligrams of cod liver oil, omega-3 a day, and have noticed improvement. That's good for you. Operation Lockstep and Agenda 21. The CDC was stockpiling coffins. Here's my it's fucking crazy that we have allowed the CDC. But I'm starting to think the app is not having issues. You likely, if today was your last day, it likely fucking canceled you off. So here is, give me 1 second, people. Give me 1 second. For anybody that got, for anybody that was on the app and it seems to have removed you because your account was in fact deactivated, it just means you missed the window, right? So give me 1 second. You can use this link right here, and that'll put you back on the app. Okay, so Cactus Patch, that'll put you right back on the app. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure that that's working for everybody. Boom, boom. All right. So yeah, let me know. Let me know if any of you have trouble. Send me a message on Twitter. And again, to Julian, Tiffany, if you're here, and Lindsay, I wanted to talk to you guys on Twitter. You can't tell me that the guy in the thumbnail doesn't sound like one of those squeaky toys when he falls. No shit. I mean, talk about fucking being pathetic. Being absolutely fucking pathetic. Yeah, he's a fucking tool. I called him the whole "hey colonizer" thing. I was like, "Hey grifter." I mean, it's so ridiculous. I think you might have, but just so you know, I'm starting to think the same thing. Yeah, just you go ahead and use that. Your channel has to be shadow banned. When I first started watching you, you were getting hundreds of thousands of views and even millions. Yeah, I'm definitely shadow banned. Absolutely, I'm absolutely just shadow banned, 100%. Just popping through to say quickly, Alan, that you're looking well. What I respect about you is that you show proof to your wisdom. You don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk. Thank you very much. You got to be about it. Wait till you see me the end of this July. No shit. I'm fucking going to be even fucking crazier shit. Anyway, not a question. Just thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I think this time last year I was about 20 pounds heavier, out fucking standing. Let's see, lost 96.8 pounds in 2022 and 114 pounds so far. Bam! That's fucking a hero right there, motherfuckers. Hero, no shit. And again, everybody, before I hop off, I just wanted to leave everybody with this. Slots are filling up very quickly. So if you're interested in coaching, here's our month and 3 month special. They're the same price. But if you want to just get it out of the way for 3 months, or you just want to do month to month, you can do that right now. And there's also No Morbidity, our non-stimulant, non-thermogenic-based appetite suppressant. I hope all of you have a fucking phenomenal day. I will be back at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to try to do something more fun. But again, just to leave you on the ways to escape obesity for good. If you have trouble building habits, we can help you build these habits. Okay. If you've tried these things before and you have trouble building them, we can help you build them. But you should try to get an ounce of fluid per pound of body mass, minimize your intake of ultra-processed carbohydrates, 30 minutes a day on sleep, 30 minutes a day on stress relief. Try to very much get healthy, repeatable, happy activity that you enjoy doing. Please do that 30 minutes a day. And in fact, if you have trouble with any of that, you can also get No Morbidity. It'll help control your hunger, because that is the huge portion of why people fall off. But also, we can absolutely help you to get to a healthier weight and get to healthier habits with our coaching. Please do check that out. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you have a great New Year's Day. God damn.